What's the word? What's the word? Man, look. Man, look, it's Wild One. It's Q, man. I'm back. I'm going live with y'all for a minute, seeing what y'all on. Um, I ain't gonna be on here too long, man, but I'm gonna just, answer some questions and you know, talk to y'all for a minute, see what y'all talking about. Um, Ain't nobody on here yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Uh, I guess the first thing I'm gonna talk about Shanquella Robinson. I know everybody been talking about it. I know everybody been on it. All the bloggers and blogged about it. So, I don't have no new information other than what y'all already know. But like I'm gonna just give y'all a little story in my opinion on what I know so far. So the way I look at it, I just look at it like this. I think they ass all going to jail. That's really what it all boiled down to. I think they all going to jail. I think I think I think that they backdoored her. I think that whole trip, you know, was their whole plan of how to get away with murder. I think they felt like they could have got away with it because they're in a different country. I feel like they thought they could have, that they thought, wasn't no murder weapon, it wasn't gonna be no way to trace none or none. And I believe that's why they did it. Um, Everybody pretty much has been identified by the internet. One thing I can say about the internet, they undefeated. This shit be so serious. If you got a profile on any of these websites, you know, somebody will track you down and find you. So, I think Shorty and them, I think they out of here. You know, once they called her OG and told her that the girl passed away from alcohol poisoning, and they did add it with the autopsy right there. They look like a cover up. So everybody who was on that trip, I think the feds probably gonna charge everybody. You know, once they got the video of the fight and the girl not fighting back, and I think that's just a snippet of the video. I think that the feds probably got the whole video, because if they got that, man, they probably got videos of, because a lot of like Airbnbs, a lot of them travel resort places, a lot of them got cameras everywhere. So, if they can, catch somebody recording, talking about something, plotting something, they're gonna get them text messages, you know what I'm saying, them IG accounts, and they don't care if you delete them. You know what I'm saying? If you delete your Twitter, if you delete your Facebook, if you delete your IG, they can go ahead and get warrants and pull that back up and go through your inbox. So they definitely gonna do all that. They gonna cross their T's and dot their I's. You know, whole time fucked up part about it is if they get found guilty, their ass gonna have to serve that. No, they not. The crime didn't happen here. The crime happened down there. So they ass tweaking. You did that, and now you got to live with it. Um, I think they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I think they fucked up, and they put themselves in a situation where they put themselves in a situation where they ain't gonna be able to get out of. So, and rest in peace to Shorty though. She ain't deserve that. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on the internet talking about she set up somebody's cousin and they got robbed and killed, and she had something to do with that. That's why she didn't fight back. Um, Everybody got their own reasons on why they did it. Whether she did it or not ain't even the problem. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I wanted something to happen to her or whatever like that, but you know, shit like that, you gotta leave in the street. If you was some street shit going on, I don't really see the whole reason why you gonna plan a trip, plan to take somebody out the country, do that, and then think you was gonna get away with it. You was just better off dealing with that shit back in the States. So I think they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I think that when the feds get through, I think their ass all going to jail. So, like I said, rest in power to Shanquella Robinson. I think that's her name. So rest in power to her. This whole Kyrie Irving thing, man, I know it's old, but my opinion on that, man, the way I look at it, I look at it like, man, everybody want to talk about who right, who wrong. Jeff Bezos should have been this, the Jewish people and who the real Jews and black people this and Jewish people that and all that. Man, look, end of the day, this what happens when you don't own nothing. This what happens when you an employee. This what happens when you work for a motherfucker. When you receive the check but you're not the check cutter, this what happens. When you don't own shit, they essentially own you. And that's not just a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? That's a football player. That's like how they did Colin Kaepernick. That's how they did Muhammad Abdul Rauf. Those who remember the Muslim basketball player in the 90s when the NBA canceled him out. That's a lot of other people that, when you don't own shit, that's what happened. When you receive the check, you get told what to do to keep that check coming in. When you the check cutter, can't nobody tell you shit. That's the difference between Floyd Mayweather and Kyrie Irving. Floyd be saying a whole bunch of shit they don't like. But they can't cancel him because he's the check cutter. He's the boss. From Mayweather Promotions, the money team, he owned his shit. He don't have no Nike deal. He don't have no Adidas deal. He had his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with LeVar Ball. With with the Ball sons having his own BB Triple B shoes. When you own your shit, you can say what the fuck you want to say. You can do what you want to do when you own it. When you don't own shit, you get told what to do. And that's not just no football player, basketball player. That's a rapper. That's a nigga like me. That's every nigga that go to work, all type of shit. Phone them. You get told what to do every day. So that's real shit. Like, there ain't no. I'm not mad at Kyrie for apologizing. I'm just mad that he ain't stand on what he believed. If that's what he believed, he should have stood on it. One thing my pops used to always tell me, he used to tell me, you say, boy, don't say something if you don't mean it. If you say something, mean it. Even if it's to me, mean what you say. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mean what you say, you shouldn't have said it at all. You shouldn't even have the conversation going. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. I ain't mad at him that he had to do it. He got to do what he had to do to feed his family. But at this point, Kyrie been in the league over 10 years. If he need this money that he got now in order to feed his family, then the question becomes, what the fuck he been doing with his money since he got into the league? Like, you gotta let certain shit make sense. A lot of that shit don't be adding up to a lot of these niggas. A lot of these niggas be doing some other shit. So, it is what it is, though. That's the truth of this situation. But like I say, I ain't mad at Kyrie. The whole it's Shorty, you know what I'm saying, losing her life in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even mad at the people who did it. And the reason why I'm not mad at the people who did it, because they felt like it was justified. I'm mad at the victim. And I'm not victim blaming. I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm mad that sometimes, man, people show you who they is before you meet your demise. You know what I'm saying? Whether you affiliate yourself with people, or whether you doing some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether you fucking with a bitch that you know ain't no good or nothing. A lot of times you get a chance to see how people is for real, and you got to be able to pick up on certain shit as they show it to you. Because you can fake it for a long time, but sooner or later you gonna show who you really is. And those got to be the times where you pay attention. Because if you get caught sleeping, or you get caught with your pants down, man, motherfucker be, you know, motherfucker use you and do all type of goofy ass shit. So I just think that I think in her situation, she wasn't aware of who she was dealing with. You know, situation like that, I don't give a fuck what's going on. Everybody recording and they sit back and watching this fight take place. Nah, shorty. They right then. She should have known they was in on it. She should have grabbed a knife out the kitchen or something. They just ain't no way you supposed to fight or flight. I don't give a fuck if she was naked. Open that door, run out that door. You know what I'm saying? Run to go get some help or something. I don't know. You know? But, it is what it is, you know? Them niggas who did that shit, though, I think they need to go ahead and turn themselves in, though. Because they ain't even know if it was some street shit, you should have kept it in the street. You should have took a motherfucker halfway, all the way out the country to do no goofy ass shit like that. I don't give a fuck whether she set somebody up or not. That go back to not even doing the job right. Not saying that she deserved that. I'm just saying, like, if you gonna do something, the goal is not to get caught. So all they ass gonna get caught, and all they ass going to jail, as they should. So it is what it is on that, man. I ain't want to make this, like I said, too long. I just want to offer my little opinion on that. I see I got flagged, though. I got flagged. Charleston White flagged me for a reaction video. I ain't really tripping too much on it. I don't really be on here as much anyway, so I can live with that. But it is what it is, though, man. I'm gonna go live maybe tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. So I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, run the views up, man. It's Wild 100's Q and gone.